Hi everybody, welcome to the Word at One for Thursday, December 2nd. I am in our backyard and getting a look at some of these beautiful leaves right in the background. And the last couple of weeks, the leaves in the area where we're at in Chesapeake, Virginia, they have just kind of exploded in color. And then when the leaves are getting color, that means actually they're just about to fall, and winter is kind of on its way to come. And so we're in this sort of strange time place where we're in fall, so we see the leaves changing, but then we're also in kind of Christmas time, so all the lights are around, and so it feels like it should be the chill of winter, but yet we're still seeing the colors of fall before the leaves die and then fall to the ground. And in scripture, the concept of seasons is something that comes up over and over and over again, very famously in Ecclesiastes. There's a time for everything, a season, a time for everything under heaven, that there is this order that has been given to the universe by the Creator that reflects who He is and also reflects our place in that. And so we talk a lot about seasons in life and what season that we are in. And this week, talking about exile, is some of us, a lot of us, may be in a time of what is considered to be exile. We're kind of in between two things where we are letting go of something in the past, but also looking towards a future where we can feel kind of more at home again, more sure of what it is that God's calling us to, and the picture is much more clear. But sometimes we are in those places in life where we're in two seasons at once. Just like right now in Chesapeake, Virginia, we're in fall and we're kind of in winter, Christmas time at the same time. We can be in between seasons and we see the evidence of what God has done, what God is doing, and what God will do. And this is the promise that He gives all the way back in the book of Genesis to Noah. Is after the flood, after all of that, after just quite a rough time for him and his family of being on this boat, wondering what their lives are going to be like in the future, God gives them this promise in Genesis 8, verse 22. As long as the earth endures, seed time and harvest, cold and heat, summer and winter, day and night will never cease. It is a promise of God that the seasons, day, night, these things that we see every day, these things that we can count on in our earthly lives, in our earthly existence, is something that we can count on in terms of what God is doing spiritually. That in between seasons, in two seasons, is a reflection of learning how to trust in Him. And when it seems like everything has been destroyed, like the flood destroyed everything, it's just a new season that God is creating and saying, look at the seasons of life. Look at the leaves. Look at the chill of the winter. Look at the warmth of spring. You know, the sun goes down every night and it comes up again in the morning. God is always at work. We can look to these things and hold on to these things to see that even in between seasons, when two seasons are happening at once, we are looking forward to a future and a hope, but we are also just in the present, looking at the beauty of what this present is and the presence of God, even in the colors of these beautiful leaves. We'll see you all tomorrow.